Abdusattorov are quite dynamic players. So here, as already said, we expect a huge fight. Giri against Pragnananda, Olympiad, where Gukesh had a winning position, blundered, and eventually this probably was responsible for Uzbekistan winning the Olympiad.
The gold medal, yeah. And on such things, gold medals can turn. The Soviet team was awesome, and yet, crazily enough, Hungary was tied. And in the end, it turned out on something crazy tight. That was decided game between Greece and Scotland.
I didn't know that Scotland. I wanted to say, I'm not sure that Scotland ever took a huge impact,
And there you have it. They moved C4. I don't know why Jan was so harsh.
I can have a story which relates, because in Dortmund, it was me who was chosen to do the first nice one, but it was not everything, so I said like this, kind of bit,
not really so good.
But there's another story about that, but I come up to this later. And then, he was playing and on this particular day against Georg Mayer.
Nice.
And I asked him, what is your first move? And then he says, make a choice, like the same for Nepomniachtchi. Maybe this is a Russian thing, I don't know.
Right.
And I was looking at Kramnik when I was looking at Georg, and everybody knows that Georg is a passionate Rubinstein player.
Yes.
So, since I knew a little bit about Kramnik's character, I thought he would be very principled. Usually he's not an e4 player, but against Georg he would go for e4. So we had it in a game of Ahonyan against Pragnananda from the first round, right?
Exactly, and that was something like with d4. I'm not 100% sure if the bishops were traded or not when bishop b4 checked, but I do recall it was something like this with a bishop b4 tossed in bishop b2. Let's see how Gukesh answered. He also played d4, but this time captures on d4. I'm more familiar, and again, I have a nice way of saying it, a lifetime history on the white side of the English, but I'm much more familiar with opponents who have played against me. Very peculiar little intermezzo. I think they're very, very clever. They get rid of the dark square bishop, then they put their pawns on d6 and e5, and the pawn on c6 is meant as a way of neutralizing the bishop. Also, It's a gift that,
Can I get in Zugzwang here? With black.
Yes, that's why I was saying I thought it was going to be necessary for you to play B3 black. It would be necessary for black to play B3 at a certain moment. And what do we have on the board? Let me refresh my board.
But maybe I have actually the move knight A4 and knight C3 instead, which is maybe a bit...
So king D2 was played, and I would expect...
King E5. Let's say G6.
Okay.
And...
I have to...
No, yes, knight E6 as well, actually, in this particular case.
Knight E6.
Well, it has to be calculated, but I just want to mention we have this move.
Okay,
King
it does
E5,
exist, yes.
It exists, yeah, knight E6.
And then if we take king. Sorry for being pedantic, but just to play it out. This could be winning for white, or what?
Yeah.
Why, yes. No.
Yeah.
Winning
No, knight E6 doesn't work.
Correct. So no knight E6. So king E5, G6, king F7, king F7, king F6. So why did Gukesh put his king on D2? Did he want to play king C2?
But then I'm not in Zugzwang.
Correct.
Because I have waiting moves.
And where is your king going? All of the business squares are protected.
Okay, then maybe it is a draw, but the question is if I go the other way, I mean, he wants obviously to protect, like, the idea of knight A4 and knight C3, perhaps.
Okay, so I'm going to make a few more moves, and we're going to get in a kind of a weird situation.
Okay, go the king to G3, and
now
now I will go this way.
Last time I was playing B3, this time you wanted to bring the knight to A3, yes.
And you take on C6.
Then I will take on G6, and we will make a draw.
Yeah, in any case, it's the
Yes.
same story. Yeah.
Exactly.
So, I think this game, unless you miss something,
Will
should
likely finish in a draw. All right, we'll continue our Wow. Well.